Time I'd like to welcome back Kerry as she will offer this week's stewardship testimony. Thank you and welcome, Kerry.
Good morning. 9 weeks ago, Nancy Jeffries Dwyer addressed the congregation in an effort to raise funds for the Stewardship campaign. I was honored and humbled when she asked me to speak, not only as a new young member, but also about my history and involvement with the Stowe Community Church and the great impact it's had on my life. My parents, John and Julie Douglas, were married here in 1978, and my sister Devin and I were both christened here. We attended Sunday school, were part of many Christmas pageants, holiday celebrations, and sang in the cherub choir. Even after we went away to school, we would always come back to the church for Christmas and Easter, not to mention weddings and celebrations of life. Many years later, my husband Andrew and I were also married here. And upon moving back to Vermont after spending 12 years in New York City and having our daughter Dylan, she too was christened in the church. Clearly, Stowe Community Church has been of great importance to me and my family over the years. Beyond that, however, it holds great importance to the town of Stowe. It is, without a doubt, the most iconic building in our quaint little town. It has a unique way of telling visitors, "You're in Stowe," and it tells the rest of us, "Welcome home." As a fun little side note, it's also one of the most photographed churches in the world, according to USA Today. And while I don't know how they're calculating that statistic, we'll take it. This beautiful and sacred building was built in 1863 and in 1920 became the first non-denominational church in New England, welcoming all faiths in the community to attend. My husband Andrew, who is Jewish, always feels welcome and comfortable in this sanctuary, as it truly embraces all faiths and backgrounds, even cultures, in one place, connecting us all as a community. It's no secret that Stowe has grown in my lifetime. When my grandparents started coming to this cherished town in 1955, the year-round population was just over 1,700. When I was growing up, we had roughly 3,800 residents. And since the pandemic, Stowe has grown to a whopping 5,225 people. Sometimes with new growth, a sense of local community can be lost. And that's why the Stowe Community Church is so important. When we come together every Sunday, we honor that sense of community and local togetherness. A place where we celebrate holidays, weddings, and baptisms, and it's the place that brings us together when a cherished member passes away. There are few places that embody so much, and I feel very fortunate to have this one. Pastor Dan Howe came to Stowe with his family over 2 years ago, and since then, attendance has been at an all-time high. I know I speak on behalf of everyone when I say we are so very fortunate for your presence, energy, teachings, and passion. You really have a way of engaging each and every one of us, and your incredible ability to connect all sermons to our everyday lives in a way that genuinely resonates truly does inspire. Thank you so much. Every time I leave church, I am motivated to think about life in a brighter way, a better way. And don't we all strive to do just that? Be better, see clearer, and live brighter. I think that if you're here, you do. And if you're a parent, you want that for your children as well. When I first became a mom, a family friend gave me some sage advice that I'll never forget. He said, "We all love our kids, but the most important thing we can do for our children is to empower them." While much of the knowledge children gain to make them feel empowered can be found at home, in the classroom, or on the field, I firmly believe that the final piece of the puzzle is what they learn right here in this church. Believing in a higher power, that there are so many things that are out of our control. Learning the value of giving back and gaining perspective. Helping them build confidence by standing up in front of an assembly, whether it's through music in the choir or performance like last weekend's production of Charlie Brown, participating in a pageant or reciting the Lord's Prayer at the lectern. Our children pick up valuable confidence when they are active participants in church. Our church relies on its congregation, its members, for funding, and that support is imperative to maintain our beautiful house of worship. The goal of this year's stewardship campaign was a large one, and we are so close, 80% of the way there, to completing our $250,000 goal. As we embark on the holiday season, a time of giving, remember that no gift is too small. Every amount makes an impact. Giving really encourages others, and it inspires them to be better than they were before. Generosity makes you and those around you happier, too. I know we all have our own story about how much the Stowe Community Church has enriched our lives, and we all want to continue supporting it in any way that we can. Thank you.